You can see which leadership quests are active.
It's the NBA on 2K.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of...
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. Checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, pass to McDaniels. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy. But you really want to keep focus and sleep and eat right. Vital.
And the technical free throw is good. Russell against Ball. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Wiggins with the block. Ball feeling it out a bit. Outside, Levine. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And here are the Bulls now. Outside, Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. That 3 off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Edwards. McDaniels with the ball. Outside, Russell. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Clock at 4. Here's Russell.
And Ball showing you a little nasty there on defense. Showing you some of that sandpaper grit.
A three-pointer. Wiggins. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota with the ball. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Over Ball. Right side Towns. He gets it in there.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Now, here's Ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the inside, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Outside, Russell lets it go from deep.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Here's McDaniels, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Russell following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Count that one.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Edwards against Levine. Higgins outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here. From past the arc. And it's Russell missing.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Inside. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Boy, so good at threading the need. Awesome past the size and passing ability of Ball. Tough to defend against.
So the Timberwolves called their first time.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovable.
Outside Edward. Now the pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. And they get it back. Towns kicks to McDaniels. And here they come. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Wiggins.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Passes right on the money. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota making some changes. Kyle Anderson is checked in for Town. Seth Curry comes in for McDaniels. And Jones subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Now here's Jones. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Back to Gobert. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Bulls leading by 3. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here's Curry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Edwards passes to Gobert. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Outside Levine. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Morris checked in for Minnesota. Basket good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Moore with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Anderson with the ball. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Chicago?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Jones the pass to Moore. Poked away. Caruso against Moore. Caruso kicks to Whiteside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will take possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Kicks to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Oh, here's Curry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
And, you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Here's Dosunmu, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Whiteside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Now here's Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. It looked to me to be a bit sluggish.
Moore against Caruso. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Gobert, guarded closer. To the middle, here's Moore, and that one is stuffed right through.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Outside, Williams fires from deep. No good on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming.
15. Make some noise, fans, for the Hawks.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside, 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And for the Timberwolves, backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Edwards.
And, you know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
And for Chicago, outside Levine. From deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And the Bulls making a change here.
To the floor for your Bulls, number 34.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Edwards inside, covered by Wiggins. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Edwards. And you look at Anthony Edwards. And G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Ball against Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bulls lead by 9.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Passes it to McDaniels. Towns with it. That shot is off.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Back to Wiggins. Bean passes to Wiggins. Baseline jumper. The rebound by Anderson. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans.
You know, what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Outside, Levine. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Russell dishes to Towns. Edwards looking it over to the inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Edwards.
The assist.
Russell's got his second bucket.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G.A., the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They get it back. Anderson kicks to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And plenty of and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Anderson kicks to Towns, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe great, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Higgins outside. From downtown. And again, no good by Chicago.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous forward.
Now, Ball. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Trains the three-pointer.
The progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
Russell finds Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Higgins outside. Back to Ball. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Minnesota. Morris checked in for McDaniel. Seth Curry comes in for Edwards. And Jones subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Back to Ball. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Timberwolves ball.
Curry against Levine. Curry passes to Moore. He takes it to Gobert. Shoots a fader. No good there. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for them.
Finishing with authority. You like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
Gobert dishes to Curry. Pass to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Yep, it counts. Jones has got his second best.
And you're not going to pass up that kind.
Now, here's Ball. Higgins outside. Takes the three. And Jones pulls it down.
He's tried to get it going, but the shot simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
It's Curry outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Oh, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
How about those Bulls kids? Let them hear it, fans.
Jones with it. Moore outside. Puts it up from 12. Outside for Curry. Towns, the pass to Jones. Clock at 6. Goes back up. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams, and the rejection by Towns. To the middle, here's Curry, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Towns.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Dosunmu, the pass to Whiteside. And here is Dosunmu. He has 5. Over in the corner, Caruso. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
To the left wing. Outside against Gobert. Here's Jones. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Outside Williams. Here's Dosunmu. The kick out to Williams. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Curry. Towns against Williams. Towns, the pass to Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Hassan Whiteside. The Timberwolves made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Outside the bounce pass. So that'll be it for the first. Thanks for the great interview, David. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Chicago was looking great right away. During one stretch, they were leading by as many as 11. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. That one misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that number.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Bulls moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Bulls leading by 5. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And the officials have called the illegal swing right there.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
34.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. On the pass to Towns. Fades. And a little like that time, but it drops. Towns has got 16 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now Ball. 6 points for him. Here's Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Russell kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. Here's Towns. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Gobert. It counts. And the foul. It's on Zach LaVine.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Wiggins dishes the ball. Bean passes to Wiggins. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside LaVine. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
Ball hits them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's good for 2. Gobert's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Outside Towns. And they recover it. McDaniels kicks to Russell for the lead. The shot misses. Now Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
And at 6'6" Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Higgins outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here's McDaniels. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball dishes to LaVine. Back to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Ballman here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. I've been told that it's a pulled bicep and that he's currently not able to straighten out his arm. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Jones subbed in for McDaniels. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And here is Dosunmu. He has 5. Outside Williams fires the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hustle with it. Williams picks him up. Jones with it. He's got 8. To the inside. Anderson can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. It's going to go on Dosunmu. Seth Curry, he's checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's Towns. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Dosunmu, defended by Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Whiteside, and he banks in the layup.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Outside Edwards. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Jones. To the paint. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Dosunmu. He's got 7. Pass to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Anderson passes to Jones. Towns. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dosunmu, shot's good.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And so Curry will bring it up for Minnesota. The lead is 2. Left side, Towns. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. And it's Towns missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And that one's good for Caruso.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Towns, the bucket on the assist by Curry. And it's now 22 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Moore's checked in.
For the one and only Chicago Bulls. Well done.
And Chicago shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 8 here in the quarter.
Lonzo Ball, once he catches fire, he can heat up in a hurry. It's tough to throw him off his game.
Jones looking for an opening. Here's Towns. Another miss by Towns. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Gobert has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. And for Minnesota, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Jones is out there with Russell, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Jones with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago leading. Here's Wiggins. He shoots again. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Towns. Ball against Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. Almost, but it rolls out. The Bulls leading by 4. To the middle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Jones, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Outside, Levine. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Boy, I like the little crafty up fake there to draw the foul. Levine's really starting to mature as a scorer.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Well, they're doing really good work at the free throw line this half. I think that bodes well for their chances to close this game out.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Levine for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Inside. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. On the wing, Levine. Back to Ball. Outside, Levine. Connects from 3-point range. Levine's got 11 points here in just the second half. Minnesota calls timeout.
Here we go. Get up out of those seats. Please give a big round.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thanks so much, David. Edwards finds Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
The assist.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Wiggins outside. And the Bulls, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3
pointers they've allowed.
Outside, Russell. Back to Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. He feeds it to McDaniels. The fadeaway. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Levine. Outside, ball. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Timberwolves trail by 5. The pass to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Defense right on him. The feed to Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. 24 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside, Levine. He kicks it to Williams. Levine against Edwards. Williams inside the line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's Williams, high post. Russell against Ball. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And here's Edwards from the arc. The line, Minnesota. Towns finds Edwards. Now McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. They grab their own miss.
Coming under the floor for your Bulls, number 34.
That free throw, no good.
To the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Ball against Russell. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Bulls making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Now Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Williams. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Wiggins kicks to Levine. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Gobert trying to get open. Edwards can't hit. Wiggins left side. Shocks him. And the layup is up and in.
That could be an important bucket as this game tightens up. Wiggins looking sure of himself out there.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Outside Williams. Back to Levine. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. It's good. And it's 8 points for Williams.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now Towns. He's guarded by Williams.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Towns, the pass to Edwards. Over Wiggins. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Wiggins outside. Back to Levine for three. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns down low, covered by Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Gobert's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Unflappable, even keel ball. Fantastic with his poise. I mean, this guy has future star, I think, written all over him.
Russell finds Towns. Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Levine. Back to Russell. Launches it. And they'll get another chance.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Williams with that look. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Towns with three. Nails the triple.
Man, how about the cool, calm, collectedness of Towns. Helps him come through when the game gets snow. And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, Levine stepping up when it counts.
Ball dishes to Wiggins. Here's Whiteside. Yes!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of need is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here.
Chicago timeout call. And that's it for your Chicago Bulls.
Levine for three. No good from three-point territory. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime from the United Center in Chicago. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so here is Chicago. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Williams is out there with Whiteside, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. Edwards passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Whiteside's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wiggins. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Personal foul.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hawking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams finds Levine. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Edwards against Levine. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Levine's got the first basket here in overtime for the Bulls. Wiggins outside. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Man, you can see the confidence there, Kevin, just oozing out of him. Levine knows he can get his shot in almost any situation, and that's a big one for the team.
Pass to McDaniels. The three. Another miss by Minnesota.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball.
Oh,
great goodness! That was special. Typically an efficient ball handler using only what he needs. Wiggins with the savage move that time.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Ball. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 4 points at the basket from Towns.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Ball against Russell. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Nailed from three-point land.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
And stolen by Whiteside. Russell against Ball. Pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. Tries to save it with a bounce. Minnesota takes possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Russell kicks to Towns. Dishes it to Gobert. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now here's Levine. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Levine. Wiggins outside. And it's off from three-point range. This is a huge possession.
This is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And he is built to be the man for this team. Everyone's answering the bell and executing.
Edwards against Levine. 6 to shoot. No good. Shot missing.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Knocks down the trifecta. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime. And as we play into another overtime, the tension continues to build. Both teams refusing to quit. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Now here's McDaniels. Covered by Wiggins. Here's Edwards, and Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding in getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Levine, good.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Edwards against Wiggins. Russell looking around. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Williams passes the ball. And he finishes nicely on the way. 16 points for Lonzo Ball.
And Ball is one of those guys, he wants to rock in his hand in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Minnesota calls timeout.
For your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Ball's gone 5 of 7 from the field. That's over 71% actually. Edwards finds Gobert over Whiteside. Gobert, no good. The Bulls shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Wiggins, and the shot goes down. Wiggins has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Edwards dishes to Anderson. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wiggins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
And there's a reason they fouled Wiggins right there. Taking their chances at an important part of this game. Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Edwards passes to Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And he is unable to get the second one.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Ball with it. The deep 3 from Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 24 points. Edwards inside, covered by Wiggins. And it's Ball penetrating. The shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's Anderson. No good that time. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Ball kicks to Levine. And then jammed down as it goes right over Anthony Edwards.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Higgins against Edwards. Now the pass to Gobert. Now here's McDaniel. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
Wiggins outside. 3-pointer. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Matthews, no good.
They've been a totally different squad here in the overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.